even though they call the studies go to 20 to 30, but in my opinion, falling around that 15 rep mark, 10 to 15 rep mark is the sweet spot before you start building too much endurance. And you can see I'm exacerbated already from that set. 2 more sets, I know I'm gonna have a drop off in reps, but I don't care when the goal is hypertrophy. What's going on, YouTube? You're back with the Prez. You already know, out here in Juniper Park today, bringing you a body weight only back routine. Straight back, straight calisthenic work. We're gonna be hitting a few different modalities of training stimuluses. We're gonna be working on strength, specifically strength-based movements and power to start. And then we're gonna taper it down with the intensity, because anything that's gonna require a lot of power and force production should always be done first, because it's gonna require a lot of central nervous system activation. Like I said, we're gonna be hitting power and strength. We're gonna be hitting some hypertrophy rep ranges and endurance. A full, well-rounded body weight style routine today, straight for our posterior chain. I'm gonna be starting right here on this bar, and you can see I have a band set up. I'm gonna be starting with strict form, explosive rep muscle ups. I'm not looking to do them body weight right now. Remember, bands could be used for assistance or resistance. I'm gonna be using them for assistance, but in the dead stop position. And the way I'm gonna be doing them, they're gonna really teach you how to maximize force production and increase your overall muscle up technique without having to rely on momentum. So we're gonna do a 5-3-1 pyramid scheme down, where we're dropping bands and dropping weight, because as we drop a band, it's gonna be less assistance. So it's gonna be like we're doing triple sets, like we're doing weighted pulls. It'd be like I'm doing a 50-pound weighted pull for 5, then a 70-pound weighted pull for 3, and then a 90-pound pull for weighted for 1 rep, right? So the intensity will drop, as will the intensity, meaning the bands will drop, but the intensity will go up every set and the reps will go down. So the first clip, we're gonna go for 5, dead stop, strict. Again, this is gonna teach you force production, teach you how to be powerful. Right down. Completely still. So let me explain something to you guys. Even though the band is helping me, right? The band is giving me that initial inertia, helping me with that power, almost propelling my body over the bar. But the way we're utilizing it is, we're not letting the band continuously build up tension. We're starting in a dead stop position. So at the bottom, when we're hanging, yes, the band is full of tension, but my body is passive. I'm creating all the initial force to propel my body up, and as my body goes up, that band shoots up with it. So I'm still producing all the initial inertia and force on my own. That band is just making the rep more explosive and quicker. That transition on top of the bar, it's all you. So this is gonna help you get over in a better transition, because you're gonna be propelling out of that floor or out of the dead hang a lot more explosively. Like I said, we're gonna go down in reps now, down in bands. 2 more to go to start. All right, guys, second set, drop it down to 3 reps, dropped it down to band. Again, same thing. We're trying to use 0 leg drive, just straight brute force pulling power. So again, watch the technique here, guys. Make sure that we're dead stopping on the bottom every rep. Easy 3, guys. Like I said, this is predominantly working on force production and power. We're gonna be relying on our ATP and our phosphocreatine stores. Ideally, you wanna take 3 to 5 minute breaks. These sets are only gonna take anywhere between 5 to maybe 10, 15 seconds. If we're doing that set of 5, maybe 20 seconds. So again, we're not gonna be tapping into glycogen stores. We won't really be burning through fat stores. No aerobic glycolysis, no anaerobic glycolysis for this. Just straight ATP and using the phosphagen system. So rest 3 to 5 minutes, go into the set fresh. All right, guys, third set, 1 rep. Like I said, we did a 5-3-1 pyramid drop set where we increased the intensity. Again, 0 leg drive, straight pull power right here. Again, remember, the band is only gonna help you until you're about getting chest to bar. That whole transition is gonna be you. But again, we're getting all that momentum, so we're gonna be getting more efficient at that transition, exploding on that transition. Use bands, guys. It's only gonna help you perform better. And that was it, guys. That was the first exercise on the pull day. All body weight reps to go, really working on hypertrophy and endurance, full, every type of muscle stimulus engaged in this routine right here. Let's get it. All right, guys, first 3 sets of our power movement done, banded muscle ups. Now, like I said, focusing on hypertrophy with this next movement. You don't see me doing this too often, but it's an excellent muscle builder, an excellent way to increase the intensity of your body weight and make your reps harder. We're gonna be doing L-sit chin-ups. Being in the L-sit position or in a hollow body position forces the posture of the upper body to be a lot more upright, causing a lot deeper engagement of the lats. When we're doing pull-ups and pronated, you're slightly arched back and you're slightly retracted, right? So you don't get that full engagement of your lower lat. Whereas if you're doing an L-sit chin-up or a ring chin-up, when you're in that hollow body position, your torso is going to be more upright as opposed to arched back like this. You're going to get a lot deeper contraction in the lat. And doing an L position is going to make the leverage of the body that much harder, making you, if you could do 20 regular chin-ups, do L-sit variation, you're going to fall probably in that 12 rep range. So I'm going to hope to fall again, 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets here, about 90-second break. For 15. Again, hypertrophy ideally anywhere between that 6 and 15 rep range, even though they call the studies go to 20 to 30, but in my opinion, falling around that 15 rep mark, 10 to 15 rep mark is the sweet spot before you start building too much endurance. And you can see I'm exasperated already from that set. 2 more sets, I know I'm gonna have a drop off in reps, but I don't care when the goal is hypertrophy. And here we go, guys, here's the second set. And remember, when you're doing this type of movement, it doesn't matter if you go into a full L. If you can't hold a full L, you guys could just do this in the tuck variation. It's having your hips up in this position and your torso upright, which gives the benefit of this movement. And remember, guys, if you're doing a lot of muscle-ups, a lot of weighted pull-ups, it's very smart and it's always advised to throw in chin-up work, throw in neutral grip pull-up work to avoid overuse, to keep those elbow joints healthy and fresh, and you hit them from every angle. If you always are just doing pronated work, you're 100% going to end up getting some elbow injuries down the line. So switch up the variations, keep making gains. All right, guys, 3 sets, L-sit chin-ups done. We hit 12, 10, 10 on the 3 sets, so decent volume on that, still falling again in that hypertrophy rep range that I'm lying. I hit 15, 10, 10. You guys saw that first clip. Now, threw the 15-pound vest on. Like always, guys, if you want a complete pull or back workout, you got to incorporate horizontal movements. We're going to go to our neutral grip rows, weighted today. Ideally hoping to hit 12 plus a set here for all 3 sets. Really working on that endurance here. The breaks will be a lot shorter here. 90-second max time, 60 seconds between set 1 and set 2, and then 90 between set 2 and set 3. We're going to keep it 3 bar wide for the whole time here, guys. I caught 15 on that first clip. Like I said, 60-second break here, 2 more rounds. Let's get it. All right, guys, and this is actually set 3. I did not film set 2. And you can see here it's filmed vertical just so I could throw this clip on IG. And again, guys, 60-second breaks here. This movement is tough. My lats are really fatigued. And I want you to think about this cue when you're doing neutral grip rows. I want you to think about keeping those elbows tucked tight to the body. Don't let them flare out. That's how you're going to really get a thick contraction in the lats in the back. All right, guys, last exercise of the pull workout. I'm only going to show you 1 set. I'm only going to do 2 sets of this. Isometrics back in the pronated grip. We're going to hold chin over the bar and then head to the bar to finish off the routine. And of course, no back or any body weight calisthenic routine is complete if you ain't throwing in some isometric holds. These iso holds, again, they're gonna help you build balances, work on imbalances, get you really in tune with your body awareness, and really help you build that static isometric strength which is needed to get better and better at your reps and sets. All right, guys, that's a wrap for the back workout. Body weight only. The only piece of equipment that you need is resistance bands, just to help you get that faster, more explosive muscle up for the first portion of the routine. And if you're somebody that can do weighted muscle ups, you could do this routine without bands. Start with a light weight for 5 reps, up the weight for 3, up the weight to almost like a 1 rep max for a single. Just working on that technique and that form, and then everything else after that, accumulate volume with your body weight. You don't need a lot of equipment to get an effective, very, very beneficial routine, and where you can tap into all modalities: strength, power with those explosive reps, hypertrophy and endurance and isometric training, guys. You cannot skip out every type of muscle contraction was performed today, guys. Like the video, it helps drag them out. Share with your friends and your family. If you're not subscribed yet, you already know, guys, smash that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. Let's keep this channel growing. Like the video. Like always, guys, peace out. Barnaturals.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.